Hi there folks, this is Tim Schrock from Design Build Solutions bringing you today's Tech Tip Tuesday. Today's tip is about how to quickly select and adjust your objects in your plan in Chief Architect software. I'm using my MacBook Pro today. My desktop does not have access to the internet, unfortunately, but we're working on that. So I've got a plan in which I had these floor joists running left and right, and the engineer suggested running them front to back now. So I've changed those directions, but I've got these. Don't need that piece. I've got these pieces in here that I had set up to support walls perpendicular that were parallel to the joists previously. Now that we've changed them, I don't need them, and I want to delete them quickly and easily. But how do I do that? So I want to quickly draw your attention to, I have on my toolbars over on the right hand side over here, I've got selected these three options. The top one is selecting anything that intersects the marquee that you draw. Anything that's there. This one, the middle one, the object must be completely within the marquee that you draw. And when I say marquee, I'm talking about like if you click here and you drag down this way, so it's going to create a rectangular marquee like so. Any object inside, wholly inside of that rectangle would be selected. And then lastly, this one is that the centers must be inside them. So even if I had this whole joist and the center of it was inside this rectangle, or this joist, if the center of that joist was inside that marquee, then I would select those joists as well, those objects. So I'm going to show you, if you don't have that on your toolbar, you can go into, if you're on the Mac, you can go into Chief Architect Preferences. If you're on a PC, I believe it's under File, and I'm pretty sure I recall it's at the bottom. So look for Preferences. There is also a toolbar icon for that right there. And once you're in this dialog box, click on Edit, and you've got your marquee selection options here. Select intersected objects, select contained objects, or select objects by their center. I'm going to select the contained objects and click OK. Now I could drag across here like so, but I'm in this arrow mode, select objects mode, so I'm going to select any object that I find within that marquee, whether it's this room text or the joists. But I've also got hidden under here an architectural block that I don't want to be selected either. So I'm going to go into my joist mode, and now it doesn't matter whether I select any of these three objects. I'm only going to select joists no matter what. But I'm still going to stay on select contained objects so that I only select the objects that are within my marquee completely. I'm going to just drag across here like so, and I've selected those joists. I'm going to drag across, shift click and drag. I could drag this huge marquee, but I'm only going to select these 9 items that are right here, because those are the only ones that are wholly within that marquee that I drew there. You can do this with any object type, so I quickly delete those. You can do this with any object type, whether it's doors, windows, walls. I use this quite frequently, which is why I've got this on my toolbar here. if you want to select all the windows, you know, you can drag across the whole plan like that on this floor. All the interior doors, first, let's say, you know, it just, the possibilities are endless. And so that's just my quick little tip for alterations and changes today, where you want to select some objects that are kind of hidden, if you will, not hidden, but nestled inside of a bunch of other objects. Instead of just clicking one by one and deleting, click delete 9 times, I can select this this option here, select contained objects, go into my joist mode, shift drag, and that deletes the little loose pieces that I want gone. Hey, I hope this has been helpful for you. If it has, please leave an encouragement with a thumbs up. And as always, I appreciate the comments. If you have any thoughts or ideas for Tech Tip Tuesdays in the coming weeks, do let me know that. And as always, have a great week.